What's up, and welcome back to Cleats to Whistle podcast. I am Brad Valdez.
I am Kevin Watson.
And, Coach, we're here. KCD, baby.
We're here.
It's KCD Day.
It is.
Man, that's
beautiful KCD.
beautiful.
The outside of this building does not do it justice.
Yes, so we are here for the first 2025 player profiles, and we finally got on the road.
Yeah.
That's what matters. We're finally here with the boys and got out of that stuffy little home studio.
Man, that home studio is pretty nice, though.
It's not bad,
When
man.
it's snowing outside and we're nice and cozy.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, yes, we are here at Kentucky Country Day,
Yeah.
and we got these guys. You're on the awards watch list, man. So this is the dog button of the year award.
And we got the dudes, too.
And here, hit the button, Coach.
Here it is.
Dog. Yes.
Dog.
So, like, Coach, hey, I kind of screwed this up a little bit,
okay.
but yeah, you hear that?
Dog.
You hear that? That means yes, you are.
You're on the list.
Hey, you're probably gonna make it,
I'm
man.
not going to lie. This dude, during the Holy Cross game, jumped up the dog list pretty quick.
Yes, he did. Chopper is not here, and also producer Meredith is not here. He's actually working late, and Chopper actually had to work too. So, and that's our resident run guy. All right, he loves he's from Spencer County. He loves running the rock, man.
Oh, yeah.
So he was pretty impressed with you.
Oh, yeah.
So here we go. We're gonna go right to left. Okay, we're gonna get your name, your position, and your year.
My name is Parker Rudolph. I'm a class of 2026 running back.
My name's Chris Mandy. I'm a offensive lineman and D lineman, class of 2026.
Hey, here we go. We got the 26s here, Coach. Man, impressive young men right here, Coach. Hey, we got the coach over here watching too. So
After talking with Coach Jones, I got a feeling they're going to make a run this year with the seniors they've got. The number of seniors they have, this could be the year. We'll talk to Coach later, but I'm pretty sure he had 26 circled. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure 26 is that year.
Well, okay.
After a great, don't get me wrong, great year
Phenomenal.
last year.
Phenomenal.
Should have went at least one game further, let's be honest.
Yes.
But, we'll get into that when we talk to Coach, and maybe when we talk to them as well. But,
Yes.
But they were really playing well when we came to see them. They were playing great the first time we saw them.
Yes.
And then the second time it was like totally different. We were like, who are these dudes? They're just like hard-nosed. And we'll talk to him here in a minute. But
yes.
He was one of the most impressive running backs I saw all year. I told him the way he takes the ball and takes 3 steps in full speed. It's very impressive. And I threw some names at him. We'll get to that. I threw some professional Hall of Famer names at him.
Look at this guy, man.
That his game resembles, and we'll talk about that.
Okay, so listen. This is we're ready. You guys ready? We give you a little bit of time to just relax and just really get to enjoy this moment. But what we do is we like to start off by showing some like gratitude a little bit. You know what I mean? And show some love to the people that support you at the house, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead and start that off, Chris.
Well, if you didn't know, my food bill at home it's quite a lot. They're buying tons of steaks. I know my mom bought like 30, 40 rolls of beef at home. It was on sale, so I mean, But definitely shout out to them. They do a lot for me. They allow me to go here. They pay for everything almost. So I really appreciate all of that.
Yeah, so it's just that family love, right?
Yes, sir.
There we go.
And where do I start? I thank my dad every day for the opportunities he's given me throughout my lifetime, not only working so hard as a parent, but, making sure that I have the best opportunities in life for myself. He makes sacrifices that other parents probably aren't willing to make for their children. Every day I thank him for that and just the sacrifices he's done for me.
I got a little icebreaker question. If you weren't here, what school would you be at?
Coach, I mean, my parents kind of wanted me at a private school just for the education as well, but all right, another school.
I mean, where you live, what school would you have had to go to?
It would be J-Town.
J-Town, okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, what about you?
Not a specific school I would go to, but if I had to pick, I would probably still be at DeSales.
Okay. I like that. So
you're a South End guy?
I am.
Hey, attaboy. We're South End guys.
Let's go. Okay, now listen. We like to know about you as a student athlete. Okay, yeah, you're at a private school. You know what I mean. You're probably taking care of your studies. But if we were recruiters, what would your transcript say about you as a student athlete?
Well, I wouldn't say it's like a 4.0, like the best of the best. But I mean, I stay on top of my schoolwork. I put in the work all off and on the field. But I mean, when tests come to tests, I mean, I do pretty well. So
They don't call it
Yeah.
student athlete for nothing.
yeah,
Exactly.
comes first.
I would say the same thing as Chris. You know, I'm not a 4.0 student, but you know, I definitely try my hardest whenever it comes to the classroom. You know, obviously still trying to make it fun as well.
I'm not gonna lie. I picture him as kind of a goofball in class. Maybe, maybe he talks a little bit, gets not in trouble, but he's right on the edge. That I get that vibe from you. Is that fair?
That's fair.
Okay,
That's
okay.
about right.
Yeah, no, because I noticed on the field you be a little bit, not too much, but
Right.
a little bit.
Okay, wait. Now, is this the guy that came up to you and kind of said something to you?
I can't remember who it was. Was it after the game that
Yeah.
said, "Thanks for picking Holy Cross"? And,
He gave it to us a little
yeah,
bit.
I can't remember. Was it him? I don't think it was you.
I don't know.
I think it
can't
was the quarterback.
I think so. I think
yeah.
so. But hey, we had some. Hey, we had some fun with
What
that.
I say
though.
all year, prove me wrong.
Prove me wrong.
Don't be mad at me. Prove me wrong.
There we go. Okay, guys. You know, you guys are. You know, Coach sees you as a leader of this football team. You know, but how do you show your leadership? Are you like a show me guy, or are you a vocal guy?
Well, I feel like there's plenty of leaders on the team, but I mean, really to be a leader, you have to take account for the younger guys. So I mean, really encouraging them, showing up for them on Sundays. That's our workouts for the younger kids. But we were all there on Sundays last week because our power went out on Wednesday. So I just feel like showing up there and really encouraging them while we're doing it with them. That just brings the whole moral together. Yeah.
Hey, I like this guy.
Look at him. Look at he's kind of like the vocal guy. You know, show me guy. You know that I love it. Hey, you're,
Well, look
you're
at
a
him.
combo
I mean,
combo
look
guy.
at him. The people are going to listen. He's like E.F. Hutton. He talks. People are going to listen.
There you go. And what about you, Parker?
Man, I agree. You know, being there for the younger kids because, you know, we were all there at one point, you know, being that freshman, you know, just, you know, trying to work as hard as you can, be there. You know, you see these seniors as, you know, people that are, you know, most likely going to start over you. But you still show up, put in the work, and, you know, just excuses, you know, cut them out. Just do the work, and then you'll see the results.
Go, fire me up. Let's go. Hey, this is already these dudes are bringing the
Off to
juice.
a great start.
Off to a great start, man. But you know, you got that number 5 over there, man. You know, but what's the meaning behind your number that you wear?
Yeah, number 5. You can ask Coach Jones this. You know, when I first talked to him for this first time, I said, "Coach, I want number 5. That's my number." It's been like that. It's been with me since I've started playing football. You know, ever since I started playing in kindergarten, 5 was my number, and it's just stuck with me throughout my whole career.
Is there like a famous number 5 that you? or
Number
that
5,
you- yeah,
famous number 5.
that you wanted to be like, or is that just you just picked it and rolled with it?
Man, it's gonna be me one day. Famous 5.
Yeah, there we go. I love it, man. Hey.
I asked, he answered.
Not cocky, man. Just
Oh.
confident. You know, I like it. What about you?
Number 61. I mean, I didn't really have an idea on what number I wanted to pick coming in because it was my first year playing football when I came in as a freshman. But really, as the years went on, I kind of just stuck with 61. Kind of wanted to make a name for myself as well. So
There you go. Hey, make it your own. You know what I mean? I love it. And now talk about that. You know what I mean? Talk about what you did before you started playing this game of football. You know what I mean? You said you just started as a freshman. You know what other sports did you play?
Well, I went to collegiate, the rival school of KCD. So I kind of transferred over. I played basketball and lacrosse, but I realized as football got more intense for me, as the recruiting process started getting better, I had to pick and choose. So I kind of dropped basketball and like further my football dreams. So I still play lacrosse, but I have a game at 6. So
Hey, can you imagine this dude running across with a stick in his hand? At you?
Oh, jeez.
I mean, come on.
And what about you? You know what I mean? You play multiple sports, or is just football? Are you just honing you know your game in?
Right. I've been focused on football since day one of my life. But, you know, obviously, when I was in middle school, I was an all-around athlete. I would just play basketball, wrestle, do whatever. Until I came here, you know, it's just my main sport. I put my everything into it. This school does not offer a wrestling team. But if it did, that's where I'd be, was out there on that mat.
Wow.
Scrappy guy. Well, we
saw it.
We went and
saw it.
I don't know if you've seen it, but we'll go into the game day vlog of the playoff game actually here. And you know what? Let me touch on that. How is that playing on the field like that during that Holy Cross playoff game?
ooh, well there was high tides coming in because they didn't like us, we didn't like them. So it was kind of chippy at the beginning and towards the end, but I mean, we knew who we were. We play our game, and it doesn't really matter how it happens. We gonna win in the end.
Did you enjoy playing on that little slippery field? Was it fun?
Always. That was kind of my first Mud Bowl game, so I kind of liked
the
it.
Mud Bowl game. It was
pretty rough.
Both teams had to play in it. You know what I mean?
Oh,
So
yeah.
that that's part of football. You get adversity. In the field, you faced it, man, and it was a tough game, man. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, we had a ball.
Talk about that a little bit, Parker, and how you felt about that game.
And you see them coming out the first game before the playoff game. They're coming out clapping in front of our faces. We're all getting hype, ready for the game. And just to know that we're going to about ready to match back up with them again.
Oh, yeah.
Man, we're coming for you a second time. Like, I love it. And back to him, the Mud Bowl game, we're playing in it, but so are they. So
That's right.
It was a whole different color after that game. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it was fun. Yeah. It was fun watching it. You know what I mean? But I was like, I remember playing in those, and I didn't like it. You know what I mean? Just because when you only run straight and like
he's
he
got
does,
a definite advantage running straight downhill.
Exactly. Do you guys have any like game day routines, or you guys like superstitious? You got to wear certain pair of socks or anything like that? Go ahead, Chris.
Well, since I can't really drive right now, I haven't got my driver's test yet, but I kind of go with my friend Bowen. We kind of just sit in the car, listen to some music, get ready for the game. We both play defense, so we're kind of like a duo. So, I mean, we just get ready together. We know what we're going in for, so we're going in together.
There you go.
Yeah.
Come on, I know you got. Parker has something. You got something.
I bet he's got.
You
some
got
kind
something
of
crazy that you do. I already know it.
He don't wash his socks or something.
No, every morning, game day, my dad writes me a letter, and I look forward to that every single game day. It means a lot to me just to know that my dad wakes up and just has everything there for me. My dad writes me a letter. My game day routine is, and as you say, and don't wash my stuff, I do wash it. But definitely, I believe if I wear all black, that's just my routine. Like, I love it. Like, I have to be wearing that in order to play good. I mean, that's not true, of course, but
well, yeah.
But it's the mental part. You know what I mean?
Right,
It's the mental
right.
part of the game, and you just want to feel confident.
So what song
Yes.
is in your headset pregame?
Headset? I don't really have
If you sit in your locker and you're listening to your own music, what would it be?
It would have to be something by probably NBA YoungBoy.
Everybody likes YoungBoy. I don't know.
Yeah. It's a big fan favorite in our locker room, so I have to go with that.
What about you?
I'm a big Rod Wave fan.
Rod.
The Rod Wave. Let's go. I love it.
Isn't that funny?
love
No
it,
matter
man.
where we go, no matter what part of town, what part of the state, it's the same answer.
Yeah.
We got to throw our question.
Well, which one? We got a lot.
PlayStation or Xbox?
Oh, okay. Yes, yes.
PlayStation or Xbox?
See, I had to buy my first Xbox, so I'm sticking with Xbox.
PlayStation.
Let's go.
always
Let's
50
go. We're
it's
splitting
always
again,
50-50.
baby. Okay. Now, okay, you guys are 26s. You guys are here. It's your senior year. You know what I mean? How are you feeling about this? We're just
It's
starting.
not their senior year yet.
Well,
They're still juniors.
yeah, well, still juniors.
Yeah.
But how are you guys? And that's crazy to me right there. You know what I mean? You just said they're 26. That's nuts, man. How are you guys feeling about your guys' preparation that you guys been doing this off season?
Well, I think just the main word is consistency. Just staying consistent, going to the lifts, going to the throwings on Sundays, getting the O-line work, trying to encourage others to come. That's really all it is. So I'm just trying to win a state championship before I do anything. So yeah.
I'm not going to lie. I studied y'all's schedule pretty good. I'm not going to make any predictions yet.
No, you got. Hey,
We
can't
got to
get,
simmer down just a little.
You can't get all wild
But
man on us right now.
I will say that I like you guys' schedule. Your schedule will prepare you for the playoffs. Let's put it that way.
There you go. And Parker, how are you feeling about your preparation? Going into this season.
My preparation's been good. I wake up every day. How can I get 1% better? Obviously I don't want to wake up out of bed every morning, but you just go do it in order to, get better. Consistency's key. I mean, that's just what it is in anything in life.
consistency. So we're going to hear that word a lot around here. Hey, Coach, hey, that's on you, Coach. Is really teaching these guys the understanding of that too as well. You know, what's one thing that you're trying to work on to get your game a little better?
Details. Just because I know last year details really killed us in the it added up towards the end. People didn't want to do their scoop blocks correctly. I know. I did it a couple of times, but just looking back, watching that film over and over again, the small stuff that really killed us.
Well, and this is the last ride too.
Yes, sir. So
there's no next year after next year.
Yeah, so I believe details really matter this year, especially with our offense.
You said no next year after next year.
Well, next season is their final.
That's you know what I mean. That's
true.
That's the reality.
True in life. You're not guaranteed tomorrow.
Exactly.
You guys want to play 15 games this year?
You want to hear the song. If you guys don't know the song, I want you guys to hear it, man. I want you guys to hear it.
We went to the state championship all weekend, and they played this stupid song, and it's "Don't You Know, Pump It Up." Have you heard that?
Yep.
They played that thing 150 times, and unfortunately that's the song you want to hear because that means you're at Kroger Field playing for a state championship.
There you go. Now, Parker, what's that one thing that you're trying to work on to make yourself better?
I wouldn't say there's one specific thing I work on. You know, everything that I've been doing leading up to my senior year, just keep doing the same thing. I mean, same thing. Now, obviously, I'm going to work on speed a little bit more than anything because everyone knows in football, speed kills.
He's just like lethal with his answering questions. He's like, I'm going to get to the point right now. I'm going to smack you in the face.
And when I throw those names out there, people are going to know exactly. The older people are going to know who we're talking about.
Yeah. Okay, so we have this one of our main questions is your favorite fast food that you eat.
Coach, I just recently found out about Chick-fil-A maybe 3 years ago. That's I would go there every day if I could.
What do you get? Number one?
Well, number one with meat, large fry, large lemonade, and an extra sandwich. Sir.
There's a reason he's 6'2", 250?
About 250, yeah.
Let's go. Look, Parker over there. He's locked in. He's locked in. I already know.
And Chick-fil-A is that's my go-to. My orders, it's a little more sophisticated. I would just say I order a number one. Never been to Chick-fil-A? That's a chicken sandwich.
That's right.
So it's a
you
chicken
get the
sandwich.
deluxe or just a plain?
Plain. But
Do you guys like the pickles on the chicken sandwich?
I absolutely hate pickles.
Love pickles.
I love pickles, but I don't like them on the chicken sandwich.
I get extra pickle.
Oh yeah, he's a maniac, Coach. He's a maniac.
What about did you guys try the pimento? What was that? The spicy chicken,
pimento
honey,
cheese.
Pimento. Oh my gosh, that changed my life, man.
No sir.
My wife said no more.
She said no mas.
No mas.
No mas.
I was spending my paycheck at Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, okay, so now the weather's getting nice. You know, this was going to be my icebreaker question. You know what I mean? Now you're starting to get like the pop-up shops, like the ice cream spots. You know what I mean? What's your order when you go to
say Graders or
or you know what I mean? It's starting to get warm. It's starting to be ice cream season.
Well, I've recently fallen in love with coffee ice cream, so I mean I would get that in a milkshake.
Is there a 7 Brewer out here this way?
Ooh,
no,
but in my house.
Oh.
J-Town, yes sir.
Oh.
You said coffee ice cream?
It's called 7 Brewer. You need to try it.
Oh, okay.
It'll change your life.
Okay.
Have I ever lied to you when it came to food?
No. I introduced you to corned beef tacos.
No,
so
you're right.
His
wife makes corned beef tacos. Sound awful, but I told him if they ever got a divorce, I'm all over his wife just for the corned beef taco.
Okay, what's your order if you go to like the because PRP ice cream just opened up, so that's
true. It did. And we've got Valley Dairy Freeze.
Valley Dairy Freeze, yes. So that's why you know what I mean. I
bet he knows the spots in the South.
Yeah, there we go. So
where do you go for your ice cream?
Graders, but dude, I'm plain. I just like vanilla ice cream with sprinkles. That's just me.
His body's a temple, man.
The temple.
Football.
Hey,
if he could eat a football, he would eat a football.
Great episode, fellas.
Yeah,
great episode.
Yeah.
And this is for you to use this as a recruiting tool and just for you guys had that football helmet on, man. Not everybody knows who you are. You know what I mean? So this is for you to show your personality, and hopefully that your fans come out here, and even people that watch this podcast will get to know you and be like, you know what, I like these guys.
It's funny. We can watch. We stand on the sidelines during the game, so we can watch you guys, and I figured out his personality pretty quick. You're more quiet and just kind of just kick your teeth in on the field. But he's all over the place. You can tell. But when you get the helmet off and you're standing in front of people, can see your pretty faces, and we might help you get a couple of girlfriends out of this. You never know.
You never know.
But at least a date. But that's what we're here for. And you can use this as a recruiting platform. And you guys win the state championship this year. Guess what? They're going to interview you after the game. This won't be your it won't be your first interview.
There you go.
Your first rodeo.
And
we'll be there. So I would love to. I would love to interview you guys again at Kroger Field.
There you go. Hey, we got a couple more questions, man.
Should I ask them my deep question?
No, because we got to ask really the main reason why we came here, and we like to hear this answer. Who are you most excited about playing this season?
Raceland. Definitely Raceland. What we do, we're going to win this time because we have to. If we don't, I don't know.
Are we going to Raceland? No. So
hey, we don't know. We might have to. Hey, we don't know. Let's see where the schedule.
I like it.
Schedule falls.
I was hoping they wouldn't say Holy Cross because that's the easy pick. Because you're probably going to match up in the playoffs again somewhere down the line.
Lost one too many times to Raceland.
It's good to hear Raceland. That's a good one.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
I got two. Main schedule is DeSales High School. It's my old school, so I love showing out that game.
Where is that game? Here?
It's home. No, it's their field.
It's at DeSales.
Ooh,
hey now.
Interesting.
That's right down the road.
Okay.
What week is that, Coach? Oh,
jeez. Okay, second one.
That second one's Raceland.
There we go.
Why? For people who don't, a lot of people don't even know who Raceland is around here. Let's be honest. Why? What is so special about? I know they beat you, right? So what's so special other than that obvious answer because they beat you? What is it about those guys?
Well, sophomore year, that was kind of my first time really getting in the game. And then I was playing in that, I think it was a semifinal game. I was playing in that, and they just killed us. They just absolutely destroyed us, and I hate losing like that because you feel helpless. So, I mean, it's especially when you're trying your hardest, especially because it was your first time really on the field.
Well, guess what? So, I got a little something for you. They put their pants on the same way you do.
Yes, sir.
They put their helmet on the same way you do.
Yes, sir.
Why not? Why not KCD?
Well, because we had a lack of leadership our senior year when I was a sophomore, and that's kind of why our group is the way it is, because we said we're not going to be like those seniors when we are seniors.
Sometimes you need a good punch in the mouth, kick in the teeth to get you turned around.
Yes, sir.
And sounds to me, I'm not as close as I would like to be to you guys, but sounds to me like that may have set the tone and turned the program, not turned it around because you guys were already in the right direction, but maybe that's what you needed to get over the proverbial hump.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and you know what? I have one more question. This one's for Parker. When
we got to get him out.
I know. This is the last one. You know, when we watch you guys, you know, I mean, little mistakes, you know, as by the other team. You know, they do that thing, and I call it the boa constrictor. You guys make everything, you know, everything hurt. Like if they get a turnover or they get a personal foul, you're going to make that We
talked about that in the Holy Cross game.
Yes.
Holy Cross would drive down and get to where they needed to be, and boom, turnover or big sack or big play.
Yeah.
And it seemed like every time we watched you guys, you would it was a bend, not break, but you kind of, once you got closer, you kind of tightened up, and
guys
everybody got on the same page.
Yeah. Talk about that little bit of, you know what I mean, you guys played a lot of tight games last year. You know what I mean? And did that really help, you know, like going into this year? Is that really going to help you as your mental?
Yeah, going in, you know, we've went to 2 overtime games. We came out with wins both times. You know, being on that 10-yard line, you're just going to march it down into the end zone fast as you can. You don't want to give them a chance to score. Like, got to stop them, and I would say our pinch goal line defense is really good. We've stopped teams multiple times when they're on the 1 yard line and they just did not score, and we forced turnovers and everything just right there.
It's just the mental toughness that you guys have.
We
it's
really, and
phenomenal.
we talked about that after the game.
Yeah.
How tough you guys were once it came down to it.
Yep.
It was really, I mean, it has a lot to do with coaching, but there again, it has a lot to do with you guys being together and as a group, and coming together at the right time.
Ask him that one last question. We can get
So my last question, I always throw a serious one in there. Your senior year's coming up. Lord forbid you don't get to play football in college. I'm not sure if you guys, that's what you want to do. I'm sure it is. What do you do with your life if you can't play college football?
I kind of wanted to do something with physical therapy just because I did have a knee surgery when I was a freshman, and just the way they worked with me and the way I felt afterwards, I've had extreme gratitude for them, and I just wanted to make people feel that way as well. So
great answer.
I love it. Love it.
Yeah.
It's crazy that you bring that up. We were just talking about that not even an hour ago in the car.
Yeah.
What I see myself doing with my life, I'm not sure, but I know there's a couple things I would love to study. But football, dude, it's just been my life. It's what I know how to do.
No, I get it. Trust me, I get it. I mean, yeah.
So it's just So it's just like you really don't know, man. You're just
so you play 4 years of college football,
right?
And then it's over. What do you do then?
I've always been big into marine biology. I've just loved the sea life. I'm terrified of the ocean, actually, but I just love the animals in there.
Not sure how that one's going to work out.
Right. My dad says the same thing. But I also love criminal injustice, just finding out those murderers and stuff, like what caused them to do it. Why do they do these things?
So like a psychologist, maybe?
Wow, let's go.
Wow.
I love it. Phenomenal episode.
Yeah, great job.
Phenomenal
guys.
episode.
Absolutely.
Hey, this is, like I said, this is us for spotlighting you guys, man, and we appreciate you. You got a big game today, so we got to hurry up and get you out of here.
Who you guys playing today?
Who we playing? Cal.
Ooh, nice. Let's go.
That'd be a good one.
Hey, so
we may have to walk over after.
We're gonna get you guys out of here, but like we always say, everyone has a story.
We're here for them to tell it.
Cleats to Whistle podcast.